Good evening, gamers. Welcome back to Bad of Souls. This is your captain, Cryptic Gaming. So, I wanted to show you some little stuff we got going on here. I think we're going to end up having to come over to our codex, I believe. And then we're going to have to come in here to show you the ship. So, we're currently running the Sambuck. That is one of my favorite ships. One of the things I have recently done on this ship is I took the bow and I put a long 9 fire on there. It's rated as a 3, even though it has a lower rating than the Zams and some stuff like that. It actually has a higher damage output. I wanted to try something that's going to bridge that gap. I tried the Skurlock Long 9s you get for the 1000 gold skull. I didn't like it. The main reason I didn't like it is I'm missing the opportunity for a 5000 damage blaze using a weapon that has absolutely no fire setting abilities. So this one here, this Long 9-3, looks like it's going to be a pretty good cannon. We're going to do some more tests here. The only thing I got to get used to is, even though the cannon says 1,000 meters, all right. So if we look here, this guy is set at about 700 meters. So we're going to shoot, and you are going to have to aim high. Not quite that high. See, we just I mean, you got to aim pretty high, and we're not. I mean, we're well within that 1,000 meter. The balls shoot kind of slow. Man, we didn't get examine territory. We're gonna find another target. And that's the thing, man. These Zamas are just so beautifully made on these ships, but we want something that's going to bridge that gap if a ship is running. Bracing. Alright. We're going to go ahead and finish this fella off. Now, let's find us a new target. That was a very, very sloppy. And that's one of the things, too, man, is I like to test my weapons in the higher seas down in this area. You're going to run storms and stuff because that's going to be a true test of a weapon. If it's something that's almost unmanageable to shoot at a long distance, then maybe you're better off keeping the Zams on there. We're going to see exactly what we can do here. I like to zoom in so I can see exactly what I'm getting on my shot. That's a pretty decent hit. Another good hit. So, yeah, it's going to do some damage to it. I would like to have seen a blaze effect come off of it, but I will settle for what we got there. I can't believe I did that. No blaze. Like I say, that's a Zamo, man. They're hard to beat. Most of my battles are done up close and personal, so I don't know that I'm going to roll with this cannon very long, but if you're into long guns, I recommend this over the Skurlock 9. The reason for that is the Skurlock 9 is going to put out just barely about 190 more damage. You do have a chance to break cells, but how often does that typically happen? Not very often for my testing that I was doing, but again, as you can see, it can be one of those things where it's going to take some practice to get effective with one of these. Lots of paintings here. We won't grab that because those do sell good. I don't bother running. If you watched the earlier video, I don't bother really like trying to buy paintings and stuff. But if I see them on the ocean, I'll pick them up, let them stack in the warehouse, and then come in from there. That was a pretty good shot. Missed a critical there, but. That was probably the end of that ship over to our right. I mean, our left. Like I say, you're not going to get the power out of that long 9 that you get with this. But it does, it will hit and you can potentially cause some blaze effects. So let's find us a new target area to go to. We'll head down here to our fast travel. But I'm going to roll with these for a few days, give them some tests. We'll come back and revisit the build in a future video, and I'll tell you about how long I end up running with them. It's going to take some practice to get used to these. I've been using fire bombards and zams now since I hit Kingpin and started rolling in those eights. Those are some of the first weapons I purchased on this ship, and I've just been just very happy with it. You get that crowd control method. If you're wondering what that is, those ring blasts you see when it sets the 5,000 damage out from a ship. That's great for tight quarters. It's great for those world events and stuff. Now, if I could have gotten some, there's a ship. Let's try this before we get back. I want to see if it will set ablaze. I mean, that's like one of the key things. If it's not going to set it ablaze, to me, it's not worth having on the ship, even though it's a fire-based weapon. But one of the great things about in this game is you are always on the lookout for the next big weapon, the next big piece of armor, the next ship. There's a lot of really great aspects to the game. You can build so many different style ships, and hey man, if you want to come in, you want to put flooding damage on the Sambuck, you do what you want to do, man. It is your pirate. It's your pirating adventure. It's your game at that point. And I would love to see quite a few new unique builds. I know after a while you kind of get tired, just bam, 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 you're done with the Sambuck. So maybe add something in it and get a little more. Man, we shot right over them there. Long reload on these things. Like I say, it's one of those things where I like to just come in and just annihilate a ship real quick. We hit it. We did hit it. We didn't hit a critical. Unfortunately, that's what it's going to take to set that blaze effect, is a critical shot. Like I say, it says 1,000 meters. We're well within that, and we're not getting accurate shots with it. I mean, at this close, you may as well just swing over and use a Zama, if that's what it's going to take to hit with pinpoint accuracy. And to me, it's hard to allow for the drop that you're getting on long nines, and you get them on Skurlocks too. Don't let people fool you. It's going to drop the same. You're just looking at a different effect on that shot, and they drop quite a bit, I think. I don't know of any way to get rid of that. Maybe you can put some kind of a long nine grinder or something on their grinding covert, or I don't know. We did hit a nice spot there. Just hit another one there if we can, and shot just below it. As close as where we could hit that with a Zama, man. So I was expecting more out of a long nine on accuracy. And of course, one Zama round, boom, nice blaze. So like I said, I will continue to play with these, but I'm really sticking to the Sambuck as far as for the best build on a Sambuck is using those Zamas, man. And then, of course, your fire bombards on the back. In fact, I would even say before I would even really recommend these long nine fires after using this, just this little bit, I would rather put a fire bombard on the front because you're getting 550 meters, which is giving you quite a bit more than you get with the Zama, but you're doing quite a bit more damage too in comparison. I mean, this thing here is pinpoint accuracy, supposed to be at 1,000 meters is what it claims, but you almost have to aim way up above your actual target. See if we can hit that up there, shooting right here. Oh, it's actually accurate doing that way. It just went way on up into the sky. You know, I've often wondered if you can shoot some of these birds that are up in the sky. Guess we'll find out. Nope, we missed. Always fun things to do to try and see what you can do with your ship. Maybe you can add something in that's going to change your play style up. Now, like I say, it could be something fun to go around and your PvE, dealing with the NPCs and stuff, having this long nine on there. My recommendation is, though, keep the Zambas, put the bombard on the back. If you really want something on the front that's going to give you a fast, long distance cannon, man, I won't say that this isn't it, but if you're going to be running long guns, you may as well run this instead of those Skurlocks. That's my opinion on the matter with it. because you do still have that chance for the 5,000. But hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, follow us. Make sure you hit that notification bell to keep you up to date on all things that is Skull and Bones and things that are happening within our community as well. We're going to put out an open invite for you guys down in the comments for those who are looking for an active community. We do have quite a few people in there, and I'm going to put a little tutorial here on how to interact as soon as you get in there, what you're going to want to do. So definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, so when you come into the Discord, if you are on a phone app, it may look a little different for you. You should come up and you will either be at this screen here, which is going to show our tabs and our channels, or you may end up in the welcome section. So feel free to say hi when you get in there. If you look here, Banished Souls is currently sitting at, it's right at 180 members. So, and there's typically anywhere between 40 and 50 people online at any given time during the day. But there's going to be the gamer tag. You're going to put your game tag in there. That is your Ubisoft tag to get in there, guys. And that's going to get it so we can add you, the administrative team, and get you into combat situations with us. It is great. There's all different types of chats you can join. If you want to see people are pretty active, you want to see different colors in the text, those will be the different ranks. You will come in as a member. And as you come in, once you hit that kingpin, we're going to get you up into that kingpin status, which is the red letters. And once you reach where you have 5 of those helm locations for your helm, your smuggler's den, the little factories, you're going to be able to come up into a situation where you will end up becoming an elite. Now, we will be adding more ranks and stuff. Right now, those are ratings to reflect the in-game status where you're at. It helps us kind of keep track of everyone so we know who we need to get up to Kingpin, who we need to get in there and help them actually start capturing areas. But I hope this has been kind of informative to you. And like I say, join us up. Say hi to everybody. It's going to be a great time. We have plenty of voice chat areas for you to join in as well.